What's up everybody, my name is Big Cam and welcome back to another movie review, and today we are talking about 2025's Novocaine from directing duo Dan BERK and Robert Olsen, and it looks like this may be their fifth project together, and that's kind of cool. You know, you get a writing duo that like can go at things together rather than just being like one guy trying to make all these decisions, where you know, Steven Spielberg working with somebody else, I think that guy or Martin Scorsese needs to be making the decisions. James Cameron or Christopher Nolan, right? Like, there's a reason those guys are the director and they make the decisions, because they have the decisions in their head. I feel like I would be able to work with a person a lot easier than just all on me. But, you know, as far as their other movies, I haven't recognized their other titles, but Novocaine, starring Jack QUAID, Amber Midthunder, Ray Nicholson, who is Jack Nicholson's son, I believe, Jacob Batalon, who is Ned Leeds in Tom Holland's Spider-Man, the guy in the chair, you know, and I really love Jacob Batalon. So for me, this cast was really good, and I actually really liked this cast, and, you know, the idea behind this story, right? Like, it says Nathan Kane can't feel pain, and one of the overseas titles for Novocaine was Mr. No Pain. So that's kind of the premise of this guy's story, is like, he can't feel pain, but his character also has like a life expectancy of 25, and he can't eat solid foods because he could bite off his tongue and not even know it because he can't feel the pain of it, right? So like, it's interesting, right? Like, it's not a story we've necessarily seen told before. Most of the time when, say, Jackie Chan we see him fighting, kicking, he gets hit, he goes, ow! You know, like, we feel the pain with him. He gets kicked in the nuts, you know, somebody gets kicked in the nuts, we all as men go, oh, you know, like, this type of guy can get kicked in the nuts and he's just like, oh, are you hitting me? You know, like, he's getting beat up and he's just like more concerned about what's going on over there, you know, like, and then he ends up using his not being able to feel pain to his advantage and kind of as his superpower, but it's all motivated by love, which, if you guys know me, I am a sucker for a love story. And there is a little bit of a twist where all of a sudden you get to the end and it's like, oh, she's not who she was, and it's like heartbreaking for him. But, you know, in the end, I think it's still, she's like, all the feelings that I had for you were true. So like, for me, I'm like, oh, the love story worked for me. He kind of saved the day, but he's also kind of a normal civilian that has now gone on like this murder spree. But it was self-defense. I don't know, these guys were bad guys and he was killing worse guys type of thing. And he's a good guy, but you know, once you start killing people, you're not necessarily a innocent human being anymore, you know what I mean? But this movie though, especially between Jack QUAID as your leading man, I quite like him from The Boys, and as a starring leading role, I think he's got that face, he's got the eyes, the blue eyes, you know, like, he's got the leading man face, and you know, he did a good job as Nate. And Sherry, Amber Midthunder, I freaking love Amber Midthunder. I can't wait to see Prey 2 whenever she gets to doing that. But she's one of those actresses that every time I see her in something, I'm like, hell yeah, she freaking crushed it, whether it's been Prey or, yeah, she's done a few other things. Prey, Hell or High Water, Dream Scenario, I'm pretty sure that's with Nicolas Cage. That's a weird movie that I didn't get around to seeing because I was like, it's a little weird. But Novocaine is now streaming on Paramount Plus, and I was going to go see this in theaters, so I've been waiting urgently and eagerly for this to come out, and I was going to rent it at numerous different points, so I've just been kind of buying my time with certain movies that I've been wanting to see that I didn't want to spend money on, if you know what I mean. Like, I wanted to see Novocaine, I want to see The Brutalist, I want to see, there's some other ones out there as well that had came out. Love Hurts, that I waited for it to come to streaming. Black Bag, which is now a couple of titles that are on Peacock, I believe, you know. So there's some new movies out. There's also a great new movie out on Netflix called Nona's that's got so much heart. But this movie, Novocaine, I felt like was written for me. It has humor, it has action, it has a great cast. Sure, it's a little weird and a little lack of writing at times, but at the same time, it's got that love story. So for me, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, great cast, 2 leads that I want to see kiss. Yeah, Amber Midthunder and Jack Quaid. I was like rooting for that the whole time. I had shipped them hard. I was like, yeah, between Sherry and Nate, I shipped them hard. I really wanted them to be together in the end. And then Jacob Batalon's his best friend. He was really funny in numerous parts, and once he comes in, you're like, oh my god, this guy's hilarious. And I love Jacob Batalon as well. If he is not at one point the Hobgoblin against Tom Holland's Spider-Man, I will riot. But overall, I gave this movie 4 out of 5 stars, about an 8 out of 10. Go check it out for yourself on Peacock right now, or on Paramount Plus, excuse me. And if you've made it this far in the video and you would like to support the channel, the best way to do that is liking this video, commenting down below, subscribing if you're new. Make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss future videos. Share this movie review with a friend. Thank you guys so much for coming on by. If there's any other 2025 movies that I haven't gotten to yet on the channel, drop those movie recommendations down in the comment section below, or you can send them to me on my other social medias. Links for those down in the description below. Thank you guys so much. My name is Big Cam, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Peace.